emergency rooms have never been this busy.
Dr. Daniel Gotschall, Vice President of Medical Affairs for Hartford Healthcare at St. Vincent's Medical Center, says today there are 80 patients at St. V's that tested positive for COVID.
The first time around, our emergency rooms were empty compared to what they are now.
He says St. V's typically sees between 60 and 70,000 patients a year, about 200 a day.
Over the last 2 weeks, we've been averaging more like 250 patients a day.
And Dr. Gotschall says Omicron is the reason for the uptick in cases.
All we know is across the country, over the last week, it looks like about 95% of the cases are, in fact, Omicron, which is what the CDC is telling us.
He says colleges and universities that have been modeling Omicron hope we may be
all of them seem to say about the same thing, that this is going to peak probably at the end of January. They're using the words sharp and fast to quote some of these studies.
Pfizer just announced it has a new vaccine for Omicron that is coming out in March, but Dr. Gotschall agrees with Dr. Fauci that we may not need it.
Right now, I would really concentrate all of my efforts in letting people know how important the vaccine that we already have, all the vaccines, the 3 vaccines that have been approved, that they work. They work really well.
Dr. Gotschall says he's heard of people getting COVID twice, but not 3 times. Mark Sudol, News 12, Connecticut.
Dr. Gotschall stresses the importance of getting vaccinated and boosted to prevent severe COVID cases.